Welcome back, everybody. I just wanted to take a moment to go over some of the features in the Moultrie Mobile app. There's some really great stuff in here that makes it super simple. I think one of my favorite things in here is the ability to be able to filter all the photos that you've captured on your different cameras. They've made it really simple to filter these, like the smart tags option up here at the top. You can filter it by species. Makes it really easy to have to go through when you got a lot of images you got to go through. Particularly, like, I like to use coyotes because that's what I'm usually after. Go back, see results, and it'll automatically filter all your photos and show you just the coyotes that are captured on there. You can go back into filters, clear all the filters out. You can pick by a particular date range. Maybe you're just looking for, the last 24 hours. You can pick by particular cameras if you just want to see the photos from one particular camera. There's all kinds of features in here. There's also a lot of nice features about the weather. So you get temperature, barometric pressure down here at the bottom. So you can, pick a temperature range that you want to select your photos by. Maybe you're only looking for photos when it was really cold or really warm. Moon phase, you can pick the particular moon phase. There are certain animals that move better during certain phases of the moon. So this makes it super simple to filter out all those images and not have to just flip through a bunch of pictures. Instead of having to scroll through all these, because it's not that you always get a lot of false positives, but you just get stuff you don't want. In my case, a lot of my cameras are out by my chicken coop, so I get photographs of myself walking around there doing things, feeding the chickens and taking care of them. So I don't want it to flip through all those photos. I want to be able to go straight to just the animals that I've captured. Some of the other nice features are you can check on your devices and you can see which ones are working. I have a couple that are offline right now. That's because I've taken them down. I had those over to another property and we pulled those in. But you can check on everything on your cameras. You can do a health check and it'll tell you what's going on with your cameras. You can change the settings on the cameras, and the next time the camera updates, it'll download those new settings. It has a built-in map feature. This will allow you to mark where your cameras are and be able to track where they're at better, rather than having just to try and remember where you placed cameras throughout the area or marking them on your phone somehow. It's a nice feature to have. There's also some built-in weather information. It'll tell you the current weather where you're at, wind, wind speed, wind gusts, what you're dealing with, where you're at. It also gives you some nice charts on, what type of activity your cameras are picking up. So you can start to kind of chart where, how the animals are moving in your area, time of day, temperatures, that type of stuff. Maybe you're able to track, what phase of the moon seems to react the best with the animals in your area. There's a lot of great features in here. It's more than just an app to look at your pictures that your cameras have taken. There's messages you'll get in here. It'll warn you about, if you got cameras that are running low on battery. It'll let you know about promotions that Moultrie is having at the time. Right now there's a limited edition First Light camera out. You might want to check that out on their website. But these will tell you what's going on. I will recommend, you'll notice, like in here, I've got some low battery warnings. I've got one back here where I had a battery go dead. I had some where some data plans exceeded their limit. You can upgrade your data plan from within the phone here. Go over here to devices, pick a device, and you can change your plan info right here. Click on manage plan, and it'll give you the option to change your plan, and you can upgrade to a different plan if you'd like. You can look up manuals for your different cameras and download that manual if you've forgotten how to use a particular setting on that camera. That works really nice, so you don't have to carry all that stuff around the field with you. But there's a lot of great features in here. There's some quick buttons here across the top. You've got my albums. You can save things to your different albums. The smart tag option, again, like I said, to me this is one of the my most valuable and favorite options in here. Is I'm really able to filter out by species and see what I'm getting. If I want to just see the deer that have been captured on my cameras, it'll filter everything out and just show me deer. Most of the deer I capture are in the middle of the night, which doesn't work so great for hunting, but it does allow me to track and see what's going on. Little side note, I do some trapping of coyotes, and one of the things I notice the most is as I've trapped coyotes around my area, the deer population has significantly increased. We do also have a pretty significant population of turkeys. Let's see here. Again, you got, people. It'll pick me up, out there doing work around the property. But the smart tags, I think, are one of the greatest features in here because it really allows you, especially if your camera is in an area where it's going to, you try to position your camera so you're not catching as many false positives. But it's always going to happen if you're using a game camera. There's going to be debris. We get little tumbleweed looking things that blow around. Those will trigger the cameras. You get tall enough grass that maybe you didn't clip it down or move it out of the way of the camera. You're going to get some false positives from that. Or like I said, just regular human activity, depending on if you put your cameras on public land, you may connect, you may capture people walking through there. You just never know. You're going to get stuff that you don't want. It's going to happen no matter how good how good your camera is or how well you placed it. There's always going to be something. So these smart tags really make it great for filtering through all this stuff. Let's see what else I got in here. Yeah, I think that's about it. So anyways, I just want to spend a couple minutes here and go through the app and show everybody that there's some fantastic features in here. You can change how the photos are listed. You can switch them so you can just pan through these and take a look at what's on there. Like I said, those are my false positives from me going out to feed the chickens. This camera just sits just to the south of my chicken coop, watching the gate. The gate would be on the right side of the camera there. And so as I usually drive by with my ATV every day to go out there and feed chickens and everything, it captures 3 or 4 images of me going by. And something else to note, on the Moultrie cameras, the image that you see captured on the app here, that's the first frame of the video that it started recording. So you may see nothing here, but if I were to download that video and play it, you would probably see my ATV going by at some point, or something walking by there. So don't dismiss something if you don't see the animal you're looking for in that image. If you got your camera set to video, it's most likely there's still something there. You just need to download that video and take a look at it. Same with these. You'll see, it captured 1, 2, 3 images, and then there's the coyote. So he was out there moving around back and forth, and you finally saw him on the first frame of this video, but these other ones would have him in there too. And you can play the videos from here. Let me go look at the smart tags. Go in here to the does, and you can play these videos through here, and it gives you a good view of what you captured. It was a foggy night. The deer were out eating the grass out there. I can't recommend these enough. The cameras do a great job. Here's a couple more deer that were out there moving around. And again, like I said, I've noticed at least around my area, the more coyotes I've removed, the higher the deer population has gone up. It's actually been very dramatic. And the cameras do a great job of letting me know what's out there moving. And the best part is the cameras are out there 24/7, 365. Rain, snow, sleet, doesn't matter. They don't care. They do a great job of capturing these images. And the app allows me to check everything from no matter where I'm at. So check it out. Download it off the App Store or the Google Play Store. And enjoy your cameras. Thanks.